Hey guys, Indy Prepper here. This time on my second ammo review. This time for shotgun ammo. Practical stuff, not your standard choice out there that you'd think about, but this is what I carry in all my shotguns that are ready for, shall we say, field and defensive use. This is Centurion multi-defense buckshot. Here's the box right here. I'm going to go over it here in a second, all the stats on it. It is Italian made, and you say, what do you know about Italian ammo? Well, not much. All I know is this stuff, and I know it's great. I've had zero problems with it in any of my shotguns. Semi-auto, pump action, etc. I've used this stuff a lot. Comes in a 10-round box for about $9 on Cheaper Than Dirt. I bought quite a lot of this back in the day when it was a little cheaper, a good bit cheaper, when it was about 75 cents a round. Right now, at about just shy of $9 a box for 10 rounds per box. It's about 89 cents a shot here for the shot shells. You say, well, that's a little expensive compared to the Remington or the Winchester standard buckshot double-aught loads. Yeah, it is, but for a little bit more, I think you get a lot more in versatility. This stuff is not a slug. It's not exactly buckshot. It's what they'd have called back in the Revolutionary War buck and ball. Buck and ball was George Washington's favorite load. Instead of just putting a ball round down your rifle barrel, he recommended throwing a few shotgun pellets as an added bonus. Again, with enemies lined up shoulder to shoulder. Even if you miss with your rifle round, you might hit with the buck and ball, the buck style shot. So you're going to do some damage. You're going to do a lot more damage overall. This is a good, well-made shell. Very clear. You can see through. There is the ball. The ball is a .65 inch ball, so big. A lot of damage. Round ball, not like your standard slug, anything like that. And behind that, and I very much doubt you can see that down there. If you are lucky enough, you can see that. Probably not, but try it anyway. You have 6 pellets of #1 buck. Now, that's not as big as double-aught, but it's decent. So what happens when you fire this thing? You get this giant ball, this .65 ball racing down the barrel, slamming into whatever in the heck happens to be in your way. And what happens to follow is a little burst of 6 rounds of buckshot. That's awesome. For the man who can't decide if he wants a slug or shot, well, why not just shoot both? No problem with that. And you say 6 shots, that's about half what you can get with double-aught buck. Yeah, but you don't get the semi-slug capacity of this big .65 ball. So I think this is a great compromise for a lot of defensive situations. Now, if you live in an apartment, something like that, yeah, I know, over-penetration, all that argument. I don't live in that. I live in a house that's got neighbors, but the way my house is positioned, if I shoot anything out my doors or windows, anything like that, it's going to go on a hill or shoot over their house of the neighbors because I'm on a hill at an odd angle. So, not a problem. I don't have to worry about that. You say, what about over-penetration of this round hitting somebody else in the house? Well, presently it's me and the dogs and no kids, anything like that. So, anybody I'm going to be shooting at is a bad guy. Don't have to worry about that. Anything I hit, extra bonus damage. Again, 10 rounds per box, about $9. Slightly less than that from Cheaper Than Dirt. Love Cheaper Than Dirt. That's where I buy most of my ammo online. They're out of Texas. If I ordered today, I would have the shipment by 2 days from now. It's Monday. I'd have it by Wednesday or Thursday at the latest. No problems with this stuff at all. Kind of high brass there. Can be used for reloading. Have not done so. Again, 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inch shells. Again, I don't like 3-inch magnums or 3.5-inch magnums in my defensive loads. I just think that's overkill. I'd rather have the extra rounds and the shells like so. 1,300 feet per second, which is nothing to laugh at out of a shotgun shell. Decent recoil, but not unmanageable. But like I said, this thing puts down a great pattern when you shoot it. If you shoot this at short ranges, 7, 10, 15 yards, what you're going to have is you're going to have a big hole right in the center for the ball, and a nice little 6-round pattern just around that from the buckshot. Of course, you got a little plastic wadding in there, but meh, who cares about that? Anyway, $9 for 10 rounds, a little bit expensive, but for the versatility of this round, it's great. Would I use this as a hunting round? Yeah, I probably would. I don't care what kind of critter I am out in the woods for general shotgun hunting. This is going to do the job. Again, maybe a little overkill for a turkey, something like that, but I think this drop a deer just fine. Have not done so, but not bad. Again, this is primarily a defensive load. Again, it's called the multi-defense buckshot load. So that's what it's for defense. And I think this is a tremendous defensive option. Are you going to get the range on it out of a rifled slug comparison? No. Rifle slug's going to get you farther. But again, honestly, if I need to hit something with a rifled slug, I should probably grab the rifle that I've got by the bedside, not the shotgun. So this is a good intermediate classification of a round. I know there's a lot of other videos out there on this ammo. Just thought I'd give a shout out to it. I love it. Shot it a whole lot. They also make a lot of other stuff. Centurion makes 22 long rifles, and they make another short round, so a 2-inch 12 gauge round, mini shotgun round for those who are recoil sensitive and would like to carry a little bit extra ammo capacity in the shotgun. Though I would say that the first round you load in this thing up of the 2-inch, still load a full size, because a lot of shotguns are going to have trouble loading that. But anyway, that's what I've read. I've not shot much of the 2-inch stuff, but this 2 3/4, fantastic defensive round for what I think is a very reasonable price. Anyway, try it out. Indie Prepper out.